Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Tales of Symphonia. This is Bandit Ryu.
And Master Regal.
And... Good job. Fucking semi-out.
Time to play the game that birthed my, love for gaming for these type of
RPGs
all over again.
I'm impressed.
Legitimately, this series
Oh, right.
has done a lot for
we
me.
get
Are
a
you
bunch
serious?
of... Yeah, we get a bunch of extra stuff for the
Alright.
stuff that I have.
So, you haven't lied to anybody and told them we're playing this on GameCube right now.
No. I said
That
Symphonia
doesn't
Chronicles.
Once upon a time, there existed a
Chronicles.
giant
We are
tree
currently on the
that was the
PS3
source
version of the
of
game.
mana.
The better version, because it has all of the
A
shit that I
war,
like,
however,
and all the shit that you like,
caused this tree to
and none of
wither
that
away.
bullshit from the
and a
fucking
hero's
GameCube
life
game.
was
Like, do you know how much there was stuff,
in order
how
to
much stuff
take
was
its
missing
place?
from the fucking GameCube version?
Breathing over the loss.
No, actually, I
the
don't.
goddess
Mystic Arts were...
Yeah,
the heavens.
everyone but the main four characters
The
did not have
goddess
Mystic
left
Arts.
the angels with
Fucking,
this edict.
we had half as many unison attacks between each
You
people.
must
Regal
wake
had
me,
zero.
for if
Zero
I
unison
shall
attacks
sleep,
per...
No, he had one with,
shall be
I
destroyed.
looked it up.
Yeah.
He has zero.
Does he not have a unison attack with Priscilla?
The angels bore
not in the
the
English
chosen
version.
one,
Alright, it's
who
obvious.
headed towards the tower.
Right?
that reached
Yeah,
out
exactly. So
to the
this is the version we're gonna play mostly because there's so much more things that we can do. There's also a little side story that we ain't gonna get to for forever. But we're definitely gonna do it, and I'm gonna try and go through as much of the game as possible in one
Lloyd
sitting,
Irving, wake up.
as you know, as humanly possible. Can I not hit A? Oh, okay. That was scripted. I was like, why can't I hit A? I also
Lloyd.
can sleep standing. It's great.
I've actually fallen asleep standing up before like that. I was
With the
like,
buckets and everything?
No.
How do you manage to sleep standing?
Oh,
It's a
Professor Rain, is class over?
Yeah.
To be fair, this is like my
Never
entire high
mind.
school career.
Let's have someone else
It's
answer
just kind
the
of like
question.
half awake
Genus, how about you?
and just kind of like... That's what they said, right?
I'm getting
Yes,
back all the
Rain.
feels watching this.
Oh, yeah?
Mythos, the
Nice.
hero,
Did
brought
they
about
remaster
the end
this
of
at all, or
the
is it
ancient
just a
war
port?
It
in
is
the holy
literally just a
ground of
port. The
Karlach.
only thing that's different,
Sad.
the only thing that's different is the textures for the map and
Correct.
the enemies are different.
Afterwards, Mythos the hero
So-
formed a pact with the
But
goddess Martel.
unfortunately, Symphonia is one of those games where they talk until you hit stuff. So
To seal away the
I'm trying to like
designs
not
whom
skip
caused the
dialogue.
war.
I'm going like as what's up? Where you're pointing at me?
Did they drop
But the
auto thing
designs
on
came
there?
back and
They
are now
have
causing
auto-
everyone
No,
to
they
suffer.
don't.
Oh.
It's so sad.
We covered that in class last time, remember? When the seal
No.
weakens,
Why
the
would I
designs
remember? I'm the main
reappear,
fucking character. I got
just
no
like they
attention
have
span.
now.
Is it? Well, yeah, Vesperia.
I
I was gonna
Yeah, I
say,
knew
like,
that.
is
I
there a
just
main
forgot.
character that has like normal fucking human qualities and shit? And it's like, yeah, fucking Vesperia's main character
Today
does.
is the day
Yeah,
of
actually.
prophecy. It is a very important day, which the chosen of mana will receive an oracle from the goddess Martel.
God, oh my god, I remember
Now,
playing this for the
chosen
first
one.
time and being like,
Collect.
I bet you that motherfucker's the chosen one. And it was like, yep, that's the chosen one.
Tell us about the journey of world
I'm not gonna do that every
regeneration.
time, but
Yeah,
when
but
I
a
was
few
thinking,
times at least.
yeah, when I was thinking about
It
this,
is a journey
actually,
to seal the
One of the
designs.
things that I really love about this game and the Tales series is their ability to bring back reoccurring
Upon passing the
characters for
trials of
some
the
reason,
goddess
like different
Martel,
sagas.
Yeah,
summoned
yeah.
spirits that
Like,
protect the world awaken.
Kratos comes
and
back
mana
in
is
another
restored.
Tales game.
Two,
Two,
yeah, he's...
But I feel like I've also seen him partially mentioned in a different one.
Well, he's mentioned in all of them.
yeah.
Well, okay, maybe
it's
not
like-
all of
well,
them,
no,
but in a
correct.
lot of them.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
suppose we
And
should
it's like
expect
every
the
time he's
chosen
mentioned,
herself
I'm
to know
like,
the
this
answer to
guy
that one.
is to Tales what
Mana
like fucking
depletion is
Spock
the cause
to
of the
Star
current
Trek.
food
Yeah.
Like no
shortages
matter
and
what
droughts.
universe we choose, this guy exists.
Yeah,
It is
that's
said
true.
that this occurs
I can't-
because the
Everybody loves him.
Designs
I
consume
can't wait till we
vast
play
amounts of
Vesperia
mana
because
in their human
I didn't know he was
ranches.
in that. I didn't even know he was referenced. But like, I heard the references when I was playing towards the end of the game, and I was like,
Yeah.
is that who I
The
think it is?
chosen's journey has
And
two
then they were like,
purposes.
yeah, that's exactly
To
who you think
revive
it is.
man. Now, for the
And
next
then, like,
question.
Some stuff happens, and I got really sad real quick.
What was that?
That's
Also, like,
Settle down.
this is
It
yeah,
would seem
sorry,
that
this
the time
play.
for the oracle has come.
Like the way this game is paced,
I will go and check on the
just
chapel.
seems to me like,
Everyone stay here
damn,
and
you couldn't
study on
fucking
your
hurry
own.
along
Understood?
any faster, could you?
What do you mean? Oh,
So you start, you're introduced to 3
Professor,
fucking characters plus
I'll go with
teacher, Day of Prophecy. Okay,
Oh, yeah,
time to
we
become
in
the
there.
chosen one.
We
Yeah, like
No,
what?
Colette.
That was
If
so
it is
quick.
the oracle, the
you're
priests
gonna
will
have
come
to
here.
kill a villager like now. Like now?
Wait here
Now.
with everyone
Okay,
else.
Sure we will.
Actually,
Yes,
I guess
ma'am.
first. No, I'm not remembering the proper sequence of this game. First, you gotta go to the tower.
So anyway, now we have control of our character. And this would be a great time to show you what the titles of the game are. Now, everyone has titles. Titles in this game work a little differently than the rest of the Tales of series, which is really, really aggravating, unfortunately. In this game, the title you equipped gives you bonus stats. So my basic title gives me fucking nothing. It gives me a base 1 to everything. Ironically, because I have more Tales games on here, you can make Luke Guy from Tales of the Abyss. And I'm not going to keep this, but it is a nice touch that the game decided they were going to give a costume title to pretty much every character. So that's just
Now, do you consider that a positive change?
I think it's a great change.
Well, now how do they have it in the other ones? Like, they were just costumes, right?
Yeah,
No
they were just
stat
costumes.
bonuses.
No stat bonuses or anything. Except in
remember-
Vesperia,
Right.
then they did stuff. But that Vesperia, the way they handle titles, as I think my favorite way of handling titles.
Is to make you pee around the world.
It's,
That's how they.
I
Make
mean,
you handle titles.
you're not wrong. Okay, so we can't explore that yet, but that is a thing.
Oh, it's like that's the thing now.
No, we gotta wait till our party forms. But Rain can't possibly get mad. I'm only doing my job.
I mean, I'm a kid who came to school with 2 swords.
Right? Like, who
What
the
the
fuck
fuck?
does that besides me?
What the fuck do I look like I'm here to do? Learn? No.
It's research. Oh.
These mages are so sensitive, man.
I mean, she kind of would have to, considering. Oh, the clipping is so strong in this game.
No, I'm basic as fuck. Actually.
I hate Colette so much. Holy fuck.
Yeah, she's
Holy
probably
shit.
one of my least favorites of the.
Take a shot.
No.
Anytime a Dwarven vow gets fucking said. Don't actually do that. You guys would get drunk like
That's
really.
great, actually. I want to do that.
There's an actual Symphonia drinking game.
That's fantastic. Dwarven vow, he did it again.
It does double shot. Yeah. So I'll explain that later. Anyway, you can change the party member status as well if they have their own titles. You can make.
Is she? Who is she? look
You'll
like
see.
afterwards?
So we're gonna go over to Colette, and her alternate title is Rita
Oh my
from
God,
Tales of
it's so
Vesperia, which makes sense. Like she's kind of like your default mage for a little while. That's cooking. Whoops, I'll get into that later.
Yeah, but she's not. She's not like feisty.
No, she's
and,
not.
And like,
And-
I will burn you.
And
to
now,
death right
and now the worst thing that they could have done, they make Genus Lloyd. I'm sorry, not Lloyd. Fucking
No.
Luke.
What? Why?
I actually really like this outfit. It's just really strange on
Nah,
Genus.
he looks really weird with his tummy showing.
Yeah.
You need a listen. The reason I worked for Luke is because Luke took like the P90X route and has like an 18 pack underneath that thing. So
Yeah,
it
for
looks
real.
really cool when he's wearing that.
So Colette is a terrible human being, and she breaks stuff. So if by examining this wall, we get a title for Colette, which is actually really good early on. Now, skits, which is what this is, when the bottom left corner. Wow, I got that right without even doing the finger thing. They'll tell you more information about either the characters, the place you're in, or the world as a whole. They're sort of, most of them are humorous, and some of them are just
Some
really...
of them actually do give you things.
Yeah, like some of them give you titles, some of
Yeah.
them give you items, which is ridiculous. But is in a weird twist, and I'll go over this the next time I get a skit. The Japanese version of this game had voice acting to the skits, whereas in the English version, that got cut out, or they didn't have enough budget to voice act all of the skits in the game, which I think is fucking stupid.
Wait, so there's voices for these skits?
Yeah.
What?
I'll show you the voices. I'll show you the voices. Gotta change some settings.
Happy. Oh my god, that's so great.
Some designs sound like some people we're not going to like.
They sound like some inferior beings.
I was gonna say it when it came up, but yeah, no, they say that way too often.
You know what? Take a shot every time you.
Yeah,
hear
I think that might actually be part of the
and
official rules of that
actually
game.
Die. Like literally die. Oh
Holy
my god, it's
shit.
so good. This is literally the most funniest part of the game.
These priests must be real strong to fight these people called Desians. I'm so glad that they pronounced that name in game because I would never have thought that that was the science.
These are ants.
These are ins, right? Some shit. Okay, I want to explore. Let me do
Are
it.
you an English major?
Yeah. Well, no, it doesn't matter. So,
Alright, remember, kids, it doesn't matter what you majored in.
hold on. I would like to point out that one of the most hated words that I've ever heard in my life happens to be fucking theory. Because the way it looks is not the way. Yeah, what the fuck, game? Okay, it's not there yet.
No, you have to wait for it.
The first instinct. So I want to do is I want to buy some fucking, what are they called in this game? Magic lenses. I want to buy like
Infinite.
as many as I can.
Infinite
20.
magic. That's what I said, infinite.
So like that's all. That's pretty much the only
That's all
purchase
you can carry of any item at one time, actually.
for
20's max
the start of
for
the game.
Food,
For the start of the game.
Really?
At the end of the game, you can get 30, I think.
Is that right?
Yeah, but no one gonna do that. So fuck it. There's two other things we could do to explore, but in the meantime, let's go over to not tech. I meant fucking strat. All right. So you see how we are currently placed. This is actually optimal for each one of these characters. Genus is a mage, and so he doesn't want to be involved in combat whatsoever. Colette is kind of a mix between the two, and she has a ranged weapon, so she's okay with being kind of in the middle of the screen. Lloyd is a fucking front range attacker. He is literally going to be smacking everything he comes across.
You can play Colette in the variation where she's a beater.
Yeah. But
I'm not a fan.
I'm not either.
I'm not
But
a
you
fan.
have to do that for the Coliseum.
Right. Exactly. So you better
And
get
damn
that
are we-
shit
Yeah.
early, or you're gonna wind up going back here to train. I don't know. You gotta choose.
So this is our first battle. We get to fight
Do it.
a zombie. Yay. Alright, so basic controls are
James, just come out too fast.
X is to attack things, square is to guard. If you hit a direction with the attack button, you can change the direction of your attacks. So high, low, medium, and every time that you do it, your attack type changes. This is only really necessary in Symphonia 2 and Abyss, but it's worth noting, I think. It's really stupid though. Like for instance, Lloyd's normal attack, his normal X attack is a slash type maneuver. So that attack would be based on his stat in his striking ability. But Lloyd also has another method of attacking called thrust. So then he has a thrust stat. And he's one of 3 characters that have a thrust stat. So when you do that kind of attack, or when you change the direction to medium, you have to fucking do that stat for that. It's really dumb, and I wish they just fucking comas it together, but they didn't. Anyway, so what I just skipped over was basically ghosts are resistant to physicals, but weak to magic. I have 0 magic, so I'm gonna let Venus take care of the mage. Yeah. Oh, I fucking wasted. Demon Fang! Yeah, it's considered a spec attack. Also, that's another change. You get to have little subtitles when you do shit. It's not necessary, honestly. It's a good thing to notice. And I mentioned this already in the preview, or well, basically episode 0. Let me just take a minute to save over this file that you don't get to see. I'm going to be doing is like as little grinding as possible. I'm obviously going to run into all of the dungeon enemies, because that kind of sets the tone for how your strength stat is. Alright, so now we have another skit. Let's go to system, customize, and we can go to, oh wait, it's at 0? Okay, good, thank God, that was so fucking stupid. So we go to, where is it? Voice language. Now if we change the language to Japanese, then we hit the skit.
But before every skit?
Now it has, well no, they just always start playing at this. There's this little glitch that you can basically activate the skits with the Japanese subtext, change it back to English, and then the skits will only play in Japanese because the skit that you activated was currently in Japanese. So the game script takes that and says, oh, this is the default for this.
Now, are we sure that'll happen in PS3 though?
I actually, well, yeah, I checked it. Yeah, I've done some
I'm so
stuff.
excited.
Yeah, so I'm actually,
入ってみてえな。
it's a cool thing to notice, especially if like you want to like hear the characters interact with the inflections that they were supposed to have and shit. I'm gonna go change that back to English now, which is cool because sometimes I think like, oh, that was a really sarcastic thing or a dick move, and then it wasn't in Japanese. So, yeah, as another thing, and we got some new enemies: a wolf and a hawk.
By the way, did you magic lens the ghost or the zombie?
No, because they come up later, and I don't want to show that on screen just yet, because there's a battle where it takes place with all of them. So I want to back up a bit and lure the hawk to me, because the wolves can toss you up, and you don't want to take too much damage early game, especially because I can't heal right now. But now the wolves are generally easy fodder, especially if you get them from behind, you can activate a guard break attack with normal attacks, and you can stop them from moving.
Yeah, I always prefer
Thank you.
Just as I
So
expected.
anyway, we have that little square button that allows us to cook. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and you can make a sandwich. Now,
You mean Colette made a sandwich?
wasn't it Lloyd?
No, it was Lloyd. I just
Oh,
made a
okay.
sandwich.
You can make it a sandwich. So anyway, there are two types of field enemies: squigglies and walkers. Squigglies are generally harmless, and they have like 1 to 2 enemies, but they give better items. So like, for instance, this will be either 1 or 2. All right. So this is the enemy I actually wanted to run into. Let's. Ooh, whoops. I'm gonna get hit. So I'll let you do it. I'm gonna magic lens this rabbit. Oh my god, I still got it. The rabbit has an item that it will drop called Beast Hide. I would like as many of those as possible, honestly, but I'm not going to get as many of them.
You know, I like to get
Just
those
as I-
that hillside you got to go up through where all the bears are at.
Yeah.
Those drop them like it's fucking candy.
Yeah, so I would like some Beast Hide. That's the enemy that if you were going to sit here for a while, I would suggest trying to run into, because not only does it.
There's bone in that piece of chicken. All right, context for you guys.
I looked horrified at Master Eagle just now because he gave my dog some food or some shit.
It was chicken.
Yeah, but she like
I
don't thanks, that's even better. I don't want her to like get used to like having people food.
Wait, spit it out.
Yeah, because that's happening.
That's not what I said to do.
Oh, and that's another shot actually.
Mythos is
Yeah.
actually what I thought it was going to be called, actually.
What?
Mythos is not how I imagined
Oh
it.
yeah. Well, there's another word in like Riard is another
Mythos
one I
is
think
actually
that is
like
just like white,
MYTHOS.
Yeah.
Mythos. Like,
but it's
that's
pronounced
what it's
mythos because it's white.
Right.
But you wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah.
No, you just wouldn't have thought that would be how it is because you know the actual word that it's based off of. Also, look at those battle sounds. That 64-bit fucking battle sounds. I love it. That's what I live for right there.
Chosen one.
All right, whoops. That's a button I have to
That's the righteous moment for Chosen One, because he shouted that across a hill.
and then died. Oh boy.
I feel like anybody who makes it to you just to fall and collapse and die is an asshole. Like
They have to put you through that? Is
Yeah,
that- I get you.
like, dude, conserve that energy. Stay where you're at.
Chosen. Ugh. He's dead, dude. Like, why would you say hold up after he passes out, Colette? For real? This woman. Oh my god. Also, as another random bout of subtext, I believe Colette is 18. Yeah.
What about that face tells you 18? You know what? This explains a lot. I've seen your girlfriend. Oh, I'm sorry. That was cold. You can edit.
I
that
want
out.
to like put in some air horns or something. And just my horrified face staring at you. Holy shit. If that goes in, good job. Good job, James. Oh my god.
Hot drink.
Yeah. Isn't it great? Now that you know it, you'll only constantly think about it.
It is.
Is my water? Oh, my water is here. But I won't. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. I'm keeping track. Yeah. All right. So, before I go up this hill, those choices that you get actually do affect parts of the game.
Which choices?
The choices where it was like, should we go or should we stay? Where I
Should
was
I
like,
stay or should I go?
yeah. And then this one where it was like, I'll go with you or I'll stay here. The first one appealed to Genus, where if I had picked the second option, Genus and I would have gained relationship points. And if I picked
Where
the
is
second
the
option for
chosen?
Colette, she would have lost relationship points. What I want to do in this particular file, because I'm going to be switching it up every so often, this one I want to max out Colette's relationship value. I hate doing this. I think it's fucking horrible, but I'm going to.
Still a better
Chosen
love story
one.
than Twilight.
You're
Only by a little.
Let
Like,
the science
I
get away
really
with
hate
anything.
Colette.
I know.
I mean, maybe not
Design.
hate.
Nah, she's hard to like, honestly.
What's so
she's
funny?
like vapid, but
Well then.
I mean, I just don't like people who are stupid for the sake of being like that archetype. Like, why do I want to? Okay, these are enemies I want to match with.
especially when we're using the
Yeah,
it just doesn't make any sense.
I was hoping I would avoid. Thank you, Gina. Demon Fang! I was hoping to interrupt his attack. I couldn't jump! Oh my god, she's gonna. No, don't die! Don't die! Thank god!
Oh my god, when the whole squad gangs up on it. Just right.
Why did I fail at making a sandwich? Lloyd, this is not the time! Holy shit, I did not actually go back to heal Phaedra. Or to heal with Phaedra.
Do not get in our way.
Okay, so this
This
is...
guy's, you can actually run and jump right the fuck over him.
Yeah, and you know what I want to do? I want him to target Lloyd.
Oh,
There we go.
Crush you.
I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, okay. Hit me. Good, I did it. Alright,
This guy's
so
strong.
he needs to hit Lloyd 3 times for the battle to end. You can actually kill him, I think, if you just, you know, when he does that spin thing, you run into the chain. But unfortunately, Colette has a very stupid-ass title that requires no one to die in a battle until a certain point in the game.
what point?
The Light Temple?
Who are you?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
The entire
Get out
other
of the way.
half of the.
No, it's in this world. It's in this world.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right, so what I want to do is we gotta gain a new party member, question mark. Let's have him first aid the shit out of Colette, because otherwise she's gonna die, and I'll fucking try instantly harder. Fireball, please!
Crush you.
That is that coach. I need you to first aid.
Very well. Crush you.
Genus! Hit him with the thing!
What is he doing? Yeah, is he fireballing in front of
Fucking close range fireball!
in front of his face?
Oh, I was gonna try and guard lock him. Everyone good? Fireball! That's a done! I got the first, I could have actually get him off that. Fireball interrupts his normal attacks. Yeah! Question mark guy, go shit. Ooh, I've broken my injury.
Damn.
Everyone good?
Oh,
Don't overdo
okay.
it.
I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Oh, shit. I thought I was dead.
Yeah, me too. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, he actually has a pseudo mystic art. I was gonna kind of call it a burst art, sort of. But you really don't want to get hit by it. Yeah, he's
Can't believe I lost to a bunch of.
So, honestly, I'm playing like a fucking scumbag,
Yeah.
to be very fair.
That's
Like,
all good. Honestly, nobody comes back into Symphonia playing awesome.
well, no,
Like,
I
they
had to
all
play
have,
it like
their
that
different
because I
combos.
couldn't
never
die.
thought
I
you'd show
couldn't
up.
take risks that I wanted to
Retreat.
take. Like, after that title goes away, I will do I will use Tempest to get in. I will do like some
guy's
fucking
incredibly
stupid ass
strong.
shit.
Yeah,
But
I
until
suppose
then,
so.
I also can't use healing items until
Is
halfway through the
everyone
game.
all right?
So if we want to start listing the
Almost seems to be
limitations
hurt.
on the screen there, I can't use gels. I can't use life
Is
bottles.
that an X-Sphere?
I can't use. There's another limitation. I have to
How
have
can
Lloyd
I
have
ever
the
thank you
wooden
for
swords
saving?
for the majority of the beginning of the
I
game.
see.
Yes, it's worth
So,
it. Shut
And
up.
it's actually not that bad, actually, because the weapon that you get are the weapons that you could
Just till
potentially
get
get.
That's right.
Desert.
Yeah. So the weapons that you potentially get
Grandmother,
before that are only like
I'm going to
20 to
undergo the
40
trial.
points stronger. I mean, like, if you get enough beast hide, there's a really good weepon you could get.
Monsters.
I
But-
don't want to make this comparison, but if I told you
Evil
something was
presence
$20 to
radiates
$40
from
more
inside
expensive,
this chapel.
it would probably be that.
Yes,
You know,
that is
that's
correct.
something I'm sorry.
Yeah,
The
I'm
chosen is
broke.
to receive judgment.
Oh, I
from
don't have to
heaven,
hit
but
buttons
the
for this,
priests
good.
that were to accompany her
Are you sure? I'm looking
fell
at it.
at the hands of the Desires.
Okay, now I do.
Then I'll
As
take
I
on
take
the
my hand
job
off the
of
controller.
protecting Colette.
Lloyd, I would be
I'll take on the
uneasy.
job of being Leon. The rest of you can roleplay.
Your name is Lloyd.
How
Yeah.
about that?
But who are you to ask for my name?
I wonder if that's part of the drinking game. It might be. Lloyd asking other people
I am
to tell him why the fuck
Kratos, a
they're
mercenary.
asking for his name.
As long as you can pay me.
And the
I'll
red-haired
accept the
dude's
job
name
of
is
guarding the
Kratos.
chosen.
I'm actually going to drop Lloyd to play him because
Circumstances.
he's
I
It's a deal.
not necessarily. I like the
Wait,
playstyle
I'm
of
going
Kratos
to.
much more than I like the playstyle of Lloyd.
If you do it, it's
Lloyd,
just to do
you'll
it for
only get
fun,
in the
but
way.
You could just stick with Lloyd.
I could. So in this retrospect, I'm going to
Punch
be
him in the fucking face.
yeah, I'm gonna be a cocky little bitch. I'm gonna say
What
what'd
you
you say.
Did I not make myself clear? You're a burden.
Damn, the harshness is real.
Mr. Kratos,
She's your client.
please. I get nervous when Lloyd's not around.
Do as you
Like
wish.
honestly, like legit, I have.
Let's
This could
go,
be an
Genus.
interesting playthrough because I've already kind of forgotten his motivation,
I'm going too?
but not really. Like I
Of
remember
course.
the key factors. I don't want to ruin it.
This
but
isn't a field trip.
Some of the
you know.
actions he performs just confuse the shit out of me, man. I just can't figure out why he's like. I can't
Thanks,
figure out
Clay.
who's playing who sometimes.
Yeah, no, that's
I
very
really-
fair.
I really-
And hopefully
yeah.
our playthrough of this will determine, you know, where people stand in relation to one another. Because I am going to go through all of the relationship channels at least once. So, anyways, that's all for this edition of Let's Play the Legend. I was just recording Wind Waker.
And Jen,
Oh my
snorkel.
God. That's all for this edition of Let's Play Tales of Symphonia.
All right.
This is Banished Ryu
And Master Regal.
signing out. We'll explore the temple next time.